Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, Nctv45. Nctv45 Newcastle, The Train.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Legal issues. Paula Chalella, attorney at law, 113 North Mercer Street, Newcastle.
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island, downtown Newcastle on Kennedy Square.
Today's program furnished by funding from Bill's Bake Shop, where smiles are everywhere.
Good morning, Newcastle, and a very pleasant welcome to you on this 29th of September. And wow, as we seem to have knocked off a month really quick. We've got light rain outside, just to give you a look-see, and there you go. It's 53 degrees. And overcast. We knew we were getting into this, and you know, it has gotten a little humorous. We're going to even give you some of the things released by the CDC, as I can't help but laugh, okay, at some of the things they're coming up with now. And we're going to give you that look at traffic. Right now, know that it is rainy and wet out there. So if you got to get out and about, please don't go flying around on the wet roads. There's no reason to do that. 168 and Martha Street clear, and I'm not going to waste your time if everything is looking okay. So traffic normal at the Martha Street 422 exit, just to give you an idea. And as we go to 376, the State Street interchange up by Union, normal traffic pattern, nothing. 422 West, their camera site is down. 376 camera site is down, and Turnpike also. We just got in State Route 422 interchange, looking normal, little heavier than most of the other ones we talked about. I-376 interchange, looking good. Traffic on 376 around Newcastle, heavier than normal. Usually when we look at these things, kind of clear, the turnpike unavailable. And so let's head over to Route 79 and take a look at the 422-79 interchange. Now it is heavy. If you're planning on heading down to Pittsburgh or up the area and you're going to use 422 to get over there, keep in mind that that area is congested. As we look north and west, Route 80 at 376, moving along normal traffic, light but moderate, we'll call it, and the I-80 79 interchange not coming up. So that giving you the traffic report for the morning. So if you're getting out, remember those roadways are wet, and be careful. Now, you know, when I first had envisioned our Nctv45, and you're part of the Nctv45 family, my idea was to concentrate on some positive community events going on that were excellent. We had a lot of them. Well, with the advent of the coronavirus, a lot of those events got canceled. And I truly believe that people were willing to give government officials and others the benefit of the doubt till we all could find out what was going on. And that's reasonable. You know, if somebody tells you something, even if it's a complete stranger, you're going to give them the reasonable benefit of the doubt to find out, hey, what's happening here? Does this make sense? Well, once again, we have what I consider to be a comedy of errors. Okay, and I come in, and the first thing off is the 2-day totals. And the reason there's 2-day totals is they don't do it on Sunday, so they got to take the positives on Sunday and Monday and combine them. Now, there were only 1,600 positives. That's the 2-day total. So stop and think about it. That's 800 a day. Okay. 800 a day. Which we were never really concerned if 800 people got the flu that day. Why now, as we are developing a vaccine faster than normal, faster than ever, I might add, capitalism brings out the best of the best because people will do things for a reward. The reward is money. With that, we have a tremendous amount of fear mongering. I'm not even going to get, I had, we monitor all the other newscasts, see what's going on in case there's something out of the world here that somebody should know. We work to get you the information. And what did they come up with this morning? Well, the CDC is now giving guidelines for Thanksgiving. Not just Pennsylvanians, but Americans. We're going to have to tell them to stick it in their ear. This nanny state, you got to, once you've covered social distancing, once you've done all the other things you've done, you don't got to talk about each holiday. Now, here's how you're going to celebrate, because after all, the CDC thinks you're too stupid to figure it out. I've never seen such an insult in my life. Never. And you better start adding up all the facts that are going on. We had a conversation this morning at coffee. The conversation consisted of school testing to evaluate schools. That is the biggest bunch of bunk I've ever heard. Now, the schools that maybe aren't in session are going to schedule days for their students to come in and take these tests. So, it's okay to go take a test, but it's not okay to go to school all day. Stop these testing companies, Tom Wolf, from taking up money out of the Department of Education and use the money instead to put into the schools. You got it backwards. CDC, Tom Wolf, the Democrats, it's a comedy show now. It has become a comedy show. And the comedy show continues. Pennsylvania prepared with PPE. Governor Tom Wolf announced that Pennsylvania is prepared with a stockpile of personal protective equipment should it need it to fight COVID in the next coming months. Well, let me explain to you something, Tom. Let's have a good heart-to-heart talk here. When people were going outside for football and getting a lot of fresh air and moving around, and they did that in the summer, we saw that things go down. Now, why can't we have people getting out and going around in the winter or in the fall, which means football season? See, the Supreme Court told you that what you said was unconstitutional. You should be sued or impeached, in my personal opinion, for all of that. So yeah, that's great. You got personal protective equipment. Should we need it? Okay, the possible resurgence this fall. But staying at home isn't going to give anybody any kind of immunity. You got it wrong again, Tom. State Police Bureau of Liquor and Control Enforcement, September 25th to the 27th, 816 compliance checks, 9 notices of violation. what that's telling you is everybody is basically complying. They checked the Pittsburgh area, 6. So 94% compliance. Other areas checked were way in compliance. So what is your point? Let's get the state police doing their stuff on traffic stops and speeding. That's where you got to really put the emphasis, not on this. And here he comes again, the one and only Thomas the Wolf, launches the nation's first evidence-based use disorder stigma reduction. They are so afraid of pandering to this substance abuse problem, acting like, well, you know, this is our major issue. It may be more of an issue than COVID. But you don't go out, Tom, and legalize marijuana, which was deemed in the 70s an entry-level drug. You crack down harder. And you don't worry about surveying people eating their dinner. Instead, Tom, you go after those issues. Good thing this is your second term. The Wolf administration visits the Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank and reminds Pennsylvanians that help is available, encouraged to participate in the census. Folks, if you don't, and the last day is Wednesday, if you don't participate, there's no way and we can be cut out of services that are very important to us as Pennsylvanians. So please participate. Governor Wolf has presented Pennsylvania Department of Agriculture Field Representative Tyler Banas with a Governor's Excellence Award for securing food access to 1.3 million low-income Pennsylvanians through the Department's Bureau of Food Assistance. The Governor's program for excellence recognizes Commonwealth employees' exemplary performance or service that reflects innovative leadership, innovation, and or increased efficiency. Congratulations, Tyler. Human Services. This I do see as an issue. Human Services urges Casey and Tomei to continue SNAP waivers and flexibility during the health crisis. This has to do with people being able to get food. The reason I think this is important first of all, those under 18 that will get free and reduced lunch at school. Very, very important, as if they're not in school, they can't get that every day. And the hardest thing is to be able to study, do work when you don't have enough to eat. The ability to extend SNAP benefit certification periods and adjust periodic reporting requirements. The ability to allow household reporting through periodic reporting, and the ability to adjust interview requirements for SNAP. These are all important. Applications for SNAP may be submitted online at compass.state.pa.us or call 800-692-7462 and mail it to the local county assistance office that helps those get food. Now, we're going to take this break, go to sports, and congratulations, as we say, to the Tampa Bay Lightning, Stanley Cup champions. Now, let's go to sports. We'll be right back.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hello and welcome once again to the Cedar Sports Corner, and well, let's get to the NBA. No games today as the NBA gets ready for its matchup. Miami taking on LA, the Lakers. Let's go Heat as the NBA Finals. Now, in Major League Baseball, your Tuesday looks like this. And this is playoff time. Houston versus Minnesota. The White Sox versus the Oakland A's. Toronto versus Tampa Bay. And the New York Yankees travel to Cleveland. Now, that's going to be today's games, and we'll tell you about the National League tomorrow. Really interesting type matchups. And now over in NHL hockey, as no games scheduled today, we'll be going to Dallas and Tampa Bay tomorrow. Now, NCAA college football. And after last week with no Notre Dame football, which was really bad, we get to week 5. Now, nothing going on until Friday, but Pitt will be in action, West Virginia, Alabama, just to name a few. And the Notre Dame Fighting Irish will be at a bye this week as they prepare for next week. Just to kind of give you a heads up. Now, we're going to take a time out and hear from these great people, and then we'll be right back.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
This program sponsored by Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company. Brian Ches, owner, call 724-498-4760. Brian would be glad to visit.
Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store, well, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Jim Micco and Sons, 347 East Washington Street in Newcastle, can service a lot of your lawn equipment. It's jimmickoandsons.com, their website, and you can email them at jimmickoandsons@verizon.net. Their phone number, 724-652-6911. Proud sponsors of community television in Newcastle. Today's programming furnished by a grant from Chilella and Carney Florist on Mill Street in Newcastle. Allie's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Allie's Upper Crust.
Well, there we go. Well, we're back. 53 degrees, light rain in Newcastle. Now, turning our focus towards the state, and here's what they got next. Additional state forest roads opening throughout the state for hunting season and other outdoor activities. The Bureau of Forestry is opening more than 525 miles of state forest roads, normally open for administrative use. They again will be available for hunters, hikers, foliage viewers, and others. Visiting state forest lands this fall, said Secretary Cindy Adams Dunn. The improved accessibility and promotion of deer hunting benefits the forest regeneration and overall ecosystem. So that was her statement on that. The Wolf administration provides Pennsylvanians with struggling with mental health, thoughts of suicide, and pandemic. The Department of Health and Human Services shared initiatives and resources available to Pennsylvanians with health or other thoughts of suicide during the pandemic. I urge you to connect with your loved ones and check on them, says Dr. Rachel Levine. And I'm going to tell you, I urge you to take a look at Compassion and Care right up on Wilmington Road in the Mazon Center. They are great. Phone number 724-856-8620, and they can help you get on the right track. Now, continuing on with Newswatch. Early monitoring dashboard updated for September. Level of community transmission for pre-K to 12. Data on cases, 5 to 18-year-olds. Cases that reported visiting a business. Updated travel recommendations. Listen, folks, I don't think you need any fancy apps or anything like that. You don't got to go crazy with the mask. You're riding around the car by yourself and you're wearing your mask. You just have to use some common sense. Common sense being, okay, this guy would want you locked up and not making any decisions, but you use some common sense. Social distancing. If you're sick, don't go out. If you have to go out and you're sick, wear a mask. Okay, a little common sense goes a long way. Well, the debate's on tonight. And with that, we head into the wonderful place of Washington, D.C. Amy Coney Barrett, judges are not policymakers, she says. President, unless you're living under a rug, President Trump announced that Judge Amy Coney Barrett of the 7th Circuit Court of Appeals has been nominated for Associate Justice on the Supreme Court. She's a graduate of Rhodes College, Notre Dame Law School. She clerked for Justice Antonio Scalia before he passed or pursuing a degree in both litigation and professor. The following a bipartisan vote by the Senate in 2017 confirmed her as a federal judge. Now, all of a sudden, the Democrats, including Not So Feinstein, think this is a terrible thing. Not So Feinstein, okay, says the dogma of the fact that she went to Notre Dame and she's a Catholic makes her not fit for the job. Jeez. Wasn't that the same discriminatory tactic that they talked about with Muslims? Surely all Muslims aren't bad. Surely all Catholics aren't bad either. She's a great mom, has children, and has a loving family. Good luck, Amy. The importance of this is the latest example of generation of originalist judges whom Mr. Trump and the GOP have selected the federal bench. The numbers 3 justices and 53 appellate court justices are crucial, but more important is how they approach the law, writes the Wall Street Journal editorial board, because they're protecting the Constitution of the United States. That's the basis of all our law. And I'm not going to really go on and kill that point, because I think, wow, I think that that was a great nomination. And although I don't know her personally, she seems to be a great gal with a great family and a great attitude. Time to look at the weather. Light rain in Newcastle, 53 degrees. And here you go with the current stats. 96% humidity. Winds are calm, 29.91. Barometric pressure, 2.52. And visibility, 10 miles. Now, with that, let's see if the radar's out here. And I believe, no. There it is. Now you can see the rain moving through our area, and this is Cleveland radar. Ohio, some light rain up near the lake, and other than that, out west, a little bit clear, but we're going to get the moisture much more than you can shake a stick at. There's the rain in western Pennsylvania. Let's go to Lawrence County 45 weather. We'll be back.
My name is Brittany. I have suffered with depression for 15 years.
My name is Sam, and I've been experiencing depression for over 12 years. This is the first place I will always recommend for somebody to come if they're suffering from depression or anxiety or any kind of problem like that.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal. Run it again at Lindy's Lunch. Run it again with hot dogs, fries, burgers, and much more. For the 2-point conversion, try those daily specials. Run right in and you won't need only hard to score at Lindy's Lunch. For the game, just right for lunch, or anytime. It's Lindy's Lunch. 2402 Wilmington Road, Newcastle.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place, just like me.
Coming at you, and how is your Tuesday looking? Well, for now, local radar clear, but the national radar shows the deal. Rain all around us, and that will be coming our way. No doubt about it. So here is your forecast. Last night 53 and rain. Your Tuesday, cloudy 64. 40% chance of rain. Tuesday night, mostly cloudy 48. 40% chance of rain. Wednesday, you get a little sunshine and then clouds build in. Partly sunny 66, then becoming increasing cloudy. Overnight low 46, chance of rain increases. Your Thursday, mostly sunny 63. Thursday night, partly cloudy 42, and there's a 30% chance of rain, which moves you over to Friday. Partly sunny 58, 40% chance of rain. Friday night, partly cloudy 39, 40% chance of rain. And then Saturday, sunshine of 58. Saturday night, partly cloudy 38. And your Sunday, partly sunny and 60. You can see those temperatures really fall like as we dip down into the 60s, high 50s, but it's, well, folks, I guess it's the time as we have October knocking on the doorstep. Stop by Easy Clean Car and Van Wash for a spooktacular time. Yeah, the haunted car wash starting October 1st. Check it out. Now, we're going to take this break and hear from these folks, and we'll be right back in a flash.
Shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer.
Hello, friends, and it's Los Amigos. Let me tell you what, great food. Whether you get the chimichangas, enchiladas, tacos, whatever you get, you're going to love them. The nice, friendly atmosphere. Stop by. Tell them Nctv45 sent you. It's Los Amigos sponsoring this program. Elham's for one great dining experience.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them a Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
This
Today's
program sponsored
is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
By Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
Special thanks going out to Town Mall Pizza for sponsorship of this program, located in the Cascade Galleria, Newcastle.
Folks, that's going to do it for Newswatch Morning. Stay tuned for Mass, everything else coming your way. Make sure you stay dry, 53 degrees outside. And above all, make sure that you tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about Nctv45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, I don't watch a lot of TV, you tell them that Nctv45, why, we're available anytime on your time. Now on National Coffee Day, make sure you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you again real soon.